The biggest lie we tell ourselves is that we're rational creatures. We're not rational creatures, we're emotional beings.
Cooking is far more essential skill than driving, yet we tend to be more surprised when a grown adult is unable to drive rather than unable to cook.
The only way to realize you've forgotten something is to remember it.
Alcohol is the real gateway drug.
5 is the most even odd number, and 6 is the most odd even number.
Dogs only shut their mouth when they are shocked while humans open it.
When you raise a chicken for food, you're just converting grain into a different flavor.
Taxi drivers involuntarily hear a lot of spoilers.
Water tastes good when it does not have a taste.
Roses are red, but violets aren't blue.
Living on a spaceship is galactic van life.
You can't win if you don't participate, but you also can't lose.
People feel good when they mistreat someone who has done something wrong.
Guns are the ultimate in rock-throwing technology.
We are very lucky that email addresses were created to not be case-sensitive decades ago.
Matt Groening wrote Fry to be the target audience of The Simpsons.
Saying someone looks like an angel is actually an insult.
Vampires can't rape because they can't enter without permission.
The ultimate goal of good parenting is to successfully be rid of your children.
Now for a quick break, stay tuned for more shower thoughts. When we smell our own farts, we're recycling the fart back into our body.
Jackass is actually a great educational show because it shows you all the ways pain evolved to protect you no matter how much you try to push your limits against it.
When explaining the reason of doing an uncommon hobby, greed is more acceptable than passion.
There are infinitely many two types of people scenarios, which makes none of them true.
You are the last meal of many microorganisms even when alive.
Technology has improved more in the last 50 years than it did in 500.
Airport wastewater must have a really high concentration of Xanax compared to any other wastewater source.
We're all just trying to make it to the end as painlessly as possible.
In general, bands named after a geographical location are pretty good.
I'm Bob Jeffy.
And I'm Lorelei Stewart. Thanks for listening, and we'll be back tomorrow with more shower thoughts. Bye for now.
Hey listeners, tired of all the doom and gloom on the news? Then check out the Get Happy Headlines podcast by my friends, Stella and Mickey. It's a podcast dedicated to bringing you family-friendly, uplifting stories from around the world. Give it a listen, I know you will like it. Search for Get Happy Headlines in your podcast player or check out the show notes page for the link. This podcast was produced by Klassic Studios. Please see the show notes page for source credits.